Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling around the Lone Star State going to great restaurants you won't want to miss.
We're hopping in the kitchen to whip up some stir fry at a new San Antonio teriyaki restaurant.
How you doing, man? How you doing today? Wonderful.
And beer cheese, pot roast, potato wedge pizza at a new Bromfels Pizza Parlor.
The beer cheese drizzle on top, a little bit of parsley on there as well. Now it's time to cut it, right?
Absolutely.
Plus, we head to Fredericksburg for a home-style burger that's garnered some impressive accolades.
We're going in, so I gotta take these gloves off. Yeah. All right, y'all. That's the bite.
All that and more right now on Texas Eats. Our first stop on today's foodie adventures on the northeast side of San Antonio for some awesome Asian fusion.
Let's go see what they're cooking up at 375 Social Kitchen. Joining us now is the owner out here at the restaurant, Will Tennyson. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for being out here.
And now, right in front of us, man, you guys didn't hold back. We were like, let's look at some food. You were like, no, how about the whole menu? So you brought everything out, plus some cocktails. And this giant cocktail. How did this all get started?
375 got started a few years ago. We had a dream to open up our own food truck and just have fun with what we do. We knew we always wanted to get to this spot, but we had to take certain steps to get there.
The eclectic menu at 375 Social Kitchen is the product of chef and co-owner Chuck Abeda's blended and culturally diverse background.
I am Navajo, and I'm from New Mexico, a small area apart from the main reservation. It's called Alamo Navajo. Our family just cooks a lot, and from there we just go from livestock to table. My dad, he was in the military, Marines, and I grew into cultures of food that he partook in.
This plate is just loaded up, man. You got a little bit of everything. Almost looks like a bibimbap bowl.
Definitely,
right?
yes, but our own version of it. I swear that Chuck must own stock in eggs, because everything that we put on, there's an egg on it. You can put an egg on an egg, and I mean, okay, let's do it. There's egg on there, there's our wok fried green beans, our pickled house Korean cucumbers, which are delicious, Korean chicken, and down there is our steamed rice. It's our version of a bao bun. The bun here is not steamed. We throw that bad boy in the deep fryer. We add either our grilled Korean chicken or our sous vide pork belly.
In the front, some short ribs going on.
We're doing our sous vide beef short rib. It gets sous vide for a few hours. From there, we cut it up, throw it on the char grill. That's sitting on top of a red curry that's made in-house, on top of our steamed rice, and we're doing our wok green beans.
Now, you also have some tacos in the back as well. You have like a surf and turf, grilled shrimp, fried shrimp. You also have other fried shrimp here with like a glaze on there with a sauce. Yep. And then you have bowls available as well. This one has that fried rice you're talking about. But the nachos, man, that's the one that's super popular, right?
That's been popular since day one. And we were thinking about, we do a little bit of Asian, a little bit of this and that, but instead of just plain tortilla chips, Asian style. Let's do the wonton chips now. There's peanuts, there's cheese, there's cilantro, green onions. It's topped with your choice of meat.
All right, grab one with me. We're going in on this one. Here's to you.
Cheers.
That's a messy bite. That's good. So much variety on the table, and I'm excited because now we're going to jump in the kitchen, and you're going to make for us a dish from start to finish. What are you going to be making?
We're cooking our katsu chicken Korean bowl with bacon pineapple fried rice, not steamed rice.
We're going to go in there with Chuck. He's the other owner out here, and I'm super excited because it's going to be delicious. Now, I got this huge cocktail. You ready to share some?
There you go.
That's how you do it. All right, let's go make some food. Joining us now is Chuck Abeda. He is the co-owner and executive chef out here at the restaurant. Now, you'll be making this dish for us. This is the chicken katsu Korean bowl. What's the first thing you do to make it?
Well, the first thing we do, we can start making our fried rice. Start with our oil. We're gonna start with our egg on the side right here. Onions, cabbage, pineapple.
Oh, wow.
And there we'll wait for a few seconds, trying to get some color on here. So this is that color I need. Get the rice goes in, a saucepan that goes into the fried rice.
Oh, sauce blend, that's the secret right there, right?
And from there, we break down all the pineapples, the onions, and the rice. And we throw in our last ingredients, bacon, peanuts, and green onions.
Beautiful. Wok is done. All the rice is ready to go. Now we got to plate it, right?
Ready to play the bowl.
That's a lot of rice. Oh my gosh. And this right here, this is the chicken katsu. Now you already have it breaded and fried, but that's not it, right? Because you actually have a sauce you put on it.
There's another hot oil that we create ourselves that we put on there that is drenched under, which gives it more flavor on top of flavor. So the toppings we add on there is our house-made kimchi pickles, our pickled carrots. Then as well we do our wok fried green beans. And then we put on our chicken katsu, then the egg, then wonton. Just give that extra crunch of flavor in the dish itself. So that's our bacon pineapple fried rice with chicken katsu on our Korean bowl.
Chuck, thank you so much for having us out here. 375 Social Kitchen. You have to come out to the Forum to come check them out. Amazing food, scratch-made kitchen, everything. Just so much love and so much attention put into all the fine details out here, including this dish right here. This is the chicken katsu Korean bowl. Are you ready to go in?
Ready to go in.
All right, let's try it out.
There you go.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Cool. Outstanding. This is amazing.
Now it's time for a taste of Texas with Shiner Bock beer. And today, we're making a tomahawk steak with ice-cold Shiner Bock beer. Start out with a tomahawk steak and season it generously with garlic powder, salt, and pepper. Reverse sear it on a charcoal grill and make a chimichurri in the process. You want the inside of the steak to get about 115 internal. This right here, parsley, cilantro, garlic, lime juice. And you're also gonna throw in some red pepper flakes, red wine vinegar, olive oil, and salt and pepper to taste. Recipe is online. Just follow the QR code on the screen to get the full recipe for this whole thing. Then, when it hits the internal temperature of 115, throw it onto the fire. Get a nice hard sear on the outside. Slice this bad boy up, and look how beautiful that is on the inside. Put the chimichurri on top. Follow the link on the screen to get the full recipe. Dip it in some salt, and drink your ice-cold Shiner Bock beer. This is where it's at, y'all. Now, we're headed to a Mexico City-based taco shop concept in Stono.
Let's go see what they're cooking up inside Tacos Don Manolito. Joining us now is the chef and one of the owners out here at the restaurant, Chef David Barquette. Thank you so much for having us out here.
Thank you very much for having me.
And right in front of us, man, you got out the goods. You got some tacos, you got a little assortment, you got quesadillas, you have drinks out here. But talk to me about the concept of the restaurant. What is it all about?
Well, it's all about Mexican traditional food. We established in 2005 with one idea that was actually having that good flavor. We do something called cecina. It's a very thin sliced meat, salted. It's a little bit like doing pure meat.
Okay.
And that's the pure heart of our tacos. It was just a matter of time for us to decide to bring it to the States.
First off, right there, the quesadillas. What's the technique you're using to make your quesadillas?
There's not much of a technique, actually giving the people what they want. So it's a very big quesadilla at a very good price, and we're having arrachera or ribeye for that one especially. And then we have the sauteed onions with the jalapenos to have that little kick.
Now, right in the front too, if somebody's looking for something a little bit more, maybe familiar with like the Tex-Mex side.
That's the chicken fajita. We do a house blend, marinate the fajitas. We incorporate a little bit of poblano and jalapeno in it.
I mean, it looks fantastic. I love the colors on that one. Now, in the bowl, you got a little bit something going on in there.
Those are the frijoles charros. It's a traditional Mexican recipe. We add a little bit of the longaniza, which is pork, with a little bit of bacon to add some flavor, and then we put onions and jalapeno as well. And then we top it up with a little bit of chicharrón.
Now, it's in the name, so you got to have them out here as well. You have a lot of different tacos available.
That's the main one. That's the one that got us famous. That's the taco campechano. It's a mixture of the cecina with the longaniza and the chicharrón. The next one, it's a maja. The maja is a cheese crust on a flour tortilla, and that one we actually fill it up with chicken fajita, but you can have them all fill up with whatever you want. That one is a little bit on the kind of healthy side. It has cactus. In Mexico, we call it nopal. With cecina, we have that option as well with just the cactus and cheese.
And I love the different options you have. Very colorful drinks as well. And when we're talking drinks, you also have this one right here. I mean, if you're thirsty, you got the solution for it, right?
Of course.
I'm gonna take a bite of one of these items right here. Then we're gonna go right here, right behind us, and you're gonna make one item for us from start to finish, and we're gonna try it out. Which item are you gonna make?
I think if you're gonna cook with me, we're gonna go with the maja to see your abilities.
The maja.
Yes.
Okay, so then I gotta try something a little different. I wanna try this one. This is
Perfect.
the campechano, right?
Yeah, the campechano.
You got a lime, you gotta use it.
Yeah, of course, to kick the flavor in. Thank you.
I'm gonna hold on to this one. Absolutely delicious. Let's go make some food in the kitchen.
Let's make it.
Chef, what's the first thing you do to make these tacos?
Well, for the maja, the first thing you gotta do is make sure that the grill is hot so that we can actually get the little crust.
I think the grill is hot. It looks
It is hot.
I think step 1 is complete. What's step 2?
We're gonna do the mix.
Okay.
This is a mix of oil of the campechano.
Okay, so we get just a scoop of that?
Well, we're gonna do 2. I want to share 2.
Yeah.
So let's do 2 scoops. Then we're gonna spread them out a little bit, and we're gonna add a little bit of onion and a little bit of jalapeno.
A little bit of spice in there, a little flavor.
And then for the secret, we're gonna put the Manolito sauce.
This is a genuinely secret sauce that you have peppers shipped in from Mexico, right?
Yes, I can actually brag about. We are the only ones having this sauce, not because if it's a secret, also because we bring the peppers straight from Mexico.
So all the meat is mixed. Chef over here moving it off to the side. Now it's time to make the cheese crust. This is what makes the maja taco stand out.
Yes, so
Okay.
I'm gonna do the first scoop, so
Okay.
you can see how it's done, and then
Okay.
you can do the second one. You want it about the size of the tortilla.
Getting my cheese scoop.
Now we're gonna divide our meat. We're gonna put it on top. Gonna put a little bit of the chicharron, just to give it a nice crunch.
That's that crunchy, a little bit of salty flavor on there as
There you
well. Okay, so I'll do it with this one.
Yeah, go for it.
Chicharron right on top. Extra crunchy.
Now, here's the secret. You're gonna have surgeon hands.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect. And we're done.
All right, I'm gonna roll this one, all right?
Awesome job. Hey, Frank, you might be losing your job.
Look at that. Oh, extra cheesy.
That is perfect.
Thank you so much for having us out here, Chef. Come up on the north side of San Antonio, try Tacos Don Manolito. It is delicious. So many different options on the menu. But I tell you what, these tacos are where it's at. It's in the name, so you know you gotta try them.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's the bite. Oh, wow.
Very easy money.
Absolutely incredible.
Later on Texas Eats, we head to Fredericksburg for a home-style burger that's garnered some impressive accolades.
We're going in, so I gotta take these gloves off. Yeah. All right, y'all. That's the bite.
And next on the show, we're hopping in the kitchen to whip up some stir fry at a new San Antonio teriyaki restaurant.
How you doing, man? How you doing today? Wonderful.
Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in San Antonio at San Pedro to go inside of a new restaurant that's family owned and operated, making delicious teriyaki bowls, including bento boxes, sushi, and so much more. Let's go see what they're cooking up inside Mr. Teriyaki. Joining us now is the owner and chef out here at the restaurant, Elon Chen. You go by E though, right?
Yes.
Thank you so much for having us, man. And this food looks incredible.
Thank
It
you.
smells incredible in here as well, and it's absolutely gorgeous in here. Now, you have rice, you have noodles, sushi, a little bit of everything. Talk to me about your experience though with teriyaki. What got you into this?
Oh, I've been doing this for so long, about 10 years back to East Coast. I've been doing Hibachi chef. I've been doing like Hibachi steakhouse too, and then fast food Hibachi restaurant too. And then that's why I bring up, hey, here in San Antonio, we didn't find any like good teriyaki restaurant here. That's why I try, me with my wife, my family, try to put one here.
This plate just catches my attention every time I see it. This is like a combo lo mein.
It has beef, shrimp, and chicken with the lo mein noodles. It's a special sauce that I created by myself. You couldn't find anywhere other place.
Bento boxes. This is a good lunch option, right?
Yes, this is we have like good portion. We got sushi, we got egg roll, we got gyoza, we got salad, we got rice or noodle, your choice, or we got like topping, like you can have a chicken, beef, shrimp, or combination.
You have some other fried options on the table as well. Talk to me about these.
We do have those two fried. This is we call popcorn chicken. This is ninja chicken. We import everything like seasoning, sauces, breading. We got everything from Taiwan. So it's not, you couldn't find anything here.
Now we're gonna go in the kitchen. You're gonna show us how to make a dish from start to finish. What are you gonna make for us?
We're gonna make a lo mein combination.
Oh my gosh. All right, grab your drink. We got a straw on the ones that we picked. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Try these out. Ooh. Oh, give me some love on that one.
Right.
Get a little bit of the combination, know what we're getting into. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's the bite. Oh, no. I need a shirt,
Tasty.
and I'm ready to work, okay? Let's do it. Now we're in the kitchen. You're gonna show us how to make the lo mein combination dish. What's the first thing you do?
First thing, we're gonna have all our ingredients ready. We're gonna cook the meat first.
Okay.
We're gonna have like, make sure it's high temperature. It's
Yeah.
the right way to do it.
Nice and hot.
Nice and hot. We're gonna have oil on it. A little bit oil spread it. So chicken go first. Make sure one side is crispy, and then we can turn to the other side, do the same way.
Make sure it's all flipped. Make sure I can keep my job here. Look at that.
It's big. We're gonna do exactly the same way as chicken. Make it crispy. I can start cooking the lo mein noodles.
So what kind of vegetables you put in? You put little sprouts, little carrots?
We got bean sprout, we got onion, we got carrots.
Wonderful.
Now we're gonna put on my lo mein noodles. Get some butter on it,
Okay.
like this.
How much you put in? Oh, a little bit.
A little bit, not much.
I was about to put on like a whole thing. Okay, like,
Okay, and then put on it.
Oh, bro, you're already like 5
Spread
steps
out.
ahead of me. Let's see.
Spread
If we
out.
can... There we go. Now you can just start talking to
There you
people.
go, there you go.
How you doing, ma'am? How you doing today? Wonderful.
I'm ready for my secret sauce.
This looks awesome. Shrimp down. Shrimp's the last thing because you want the texture to be right.
Exactly.
Mr. Teriyaki, right here off of San Pedro. It is a new restaurant in San Antonio. You have to come check them out. Wonderful family, wonderful people, great food. I mean, just top notch. And this is the dish that I recommend. Now, I won't be here to make it, the professionals will. So I guarantee you it's going to be delicious. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Give me some love, bro. Woo! That's delicious. All right, I got to get out of here. You got a lot of people lining up. I got to go sit at a table. Food delicious.
Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back.
Truck Month is happening right now at Jordan Ford, and with us today, General Manager Casey Ogletree. Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely, thank you.
Now, right behind us, you have Ford Ranger truck. Talk to me about the benefits of buying the truck during Truck Month.
All right, so some of the benefits of buying a truck during Truck Month is you get double Ford Pass reward points when you buy it. You can use those towards service, accessories, extended service contracts, anything, you name it.
With this Ranger that's right behind us, I mean, this thing's got all the bells and whistles, right?
It does, it does. They're packed with options, full of capabilities for towing all your needs. It will compete against the Tacoma all day long.
And to get more information about Truck Month and Jordan Ford, just go to the website, www.jordanford.com. Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in New Braunfels, right outside the roundabout, to go inside of a family-friendly restaurant that has billiards, games, an outdoor patio, live music all the time. Plus, they make amazing pizzas and ice-cold drinks. Let's go inside Bootlegger's Pizza Parlor. Joining us now is one of the owners and the manager out here at the restaurant, Christina Sonato. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for being here.
Now, I mean, you have pizza, you got all the starters, you have salads in front of us, pastas, but talk to me about Bootleggers. How did this all get started?
We started as the owners of Oyster Bar next door. We opened Bootleggers in July of 2019. We had 3 partners, my husband and I, Dave, and our partner Nathan Bosper. We started with a 4th partner named Jay Culbertson, who unfortunately is no longer with us, but he was one of our crucial elements in getting this place built and put together, and so we hope we're doing him proud by what we are offering here today.
I'm sure you are, and I'm so sorry that you have a loss like that
Thank
here
you.
at the restaurant, but you know, this is all for him, right? You're doing
Right.
everything. And a big part of that's the pizza
Right.
oven that you had,
Mhm,
right?
Exactly. He provided the pizza oven, and today is actually the 4-year anniversary of us rolling that pizza oven down the sidewalk in front of the restaurant.
Talk to me about this dish.
That is the pot roast and beer cheese wedges. That's our homemade pot roast there on top. So it comes as an appetizer. You can do it as a side item. They're nice, crunchy wedges, delicious beer cheese.
All right, pot roast, beer cheese, and fries. You can't go wrong with it.
Delicious.
Oh, yeah. That's the one I'm starting with right there.
Good.
So tender on the pot roast.
That's the lasagna pizza, and that is our house-made fresh mozzarella there on top with delicious lasagna, ground beef, and basil. It's one of our best pizzas, I think.
What's on this one?
This is the White Lightning. It's a white sauce base with caramelized fennel onion mushroom spread on top, and then crumbled bacon.
All right, Christina, grab a cocktail, wine, beer. You have it all out here. Now, we're going to go in the kitchen, and you guys are going to make for us a pizza from start to finish. And I have a challenge for you, though.
Okay.
I love this dish right here, the pot roast with the wedges and the beer cheese. Can you make that into a pizza?
Sure, we can make whatever kind of pizza you want to eat.
That's the response I want at every restaurant.
Absolutely.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
All right, let's go make a wild pizza.
Okay.
Joining us now is Scott Davis. He is the kitchen manager out here at the restaurant. Thank you so much for having us in here.
Absolutely.
Talk to me about the ingredients that you use out here. What makes them special?
Well, all of our ingredients are premium quality. We got our red sauce is made in California. All of the tomatoes come straight off the vine and are canned within 2 hours. We got our cheese, has no preservatives, it's premium as well. And then these are all of our fresh toppings that we have fresh produce and we cook everything daily.
Yeah, you got all the goods over here. So I'm challenging you to make a pot roast, potato wedge, beer cheese pizza.
Yes.
What's the first thing you would do to make this pizza?
Well, we're gonna start with our dough that we make in-house every day and we cold proof it for at least 48 hours.
Oh, wow.
Before we start using it. And then we're gonna come over, we'll get a little flour on it, and then we're gonna start pressing it out. We wanna build a nice crust so it's nice and fluffy whenever we bring it out of the oven. And we'll do a little toss with it.
How many pizzas do you think you make in a day?
Every day, probably at least 200, I would say.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot of pizza. So what are you hitting it with there? A little cornmeal on the
A
bottom?
little cornmeal to help it slide off into the oven. We'll lay it down, see if we got the right size. It's perfect.
Ooh.
All right.
So what sauce are you gonna put on the bottom of this one?
We're gonna use the beer cheese that we make in-house. We'll spread that around, get it nice and cheesy. 50-50 provolone mozzarella blend with no preservatives in it.
Oh, wow.
We'll spread that around a little bit, nice and even. Fresh wedges right here.
Oh, wow, look at
Get
that.
those all over it for you. A lot of toppings on it.
Have you had this request before?
Never this one.
Okay, good.
Then we're gonna get some of this pot roast on it that we make in-house. We roast it for about 5 hours with onions, celery, carrots, and now we're getting ready to throw it in our brick oven.
All right. Now it looks like it's ready to rock and roll.
Yes, sir. We're gonna pull it out, cut it, and have a taste.
Oh my gosh. The beer cheese drizzle on top, a little bit of parsley on there as well. Now it's time to cut it, right?
Absolutely.
Scott, thank you so much for making this crazy pizza for me. I
You're
bet you it's
welcome.
going to be delicious here. We're going to give it a bite. Bootleggers up here in New Braunfels, make sure you come up here. I mean, it is an essential part of the community. Let's go for a bite. Cheers. It's a hit.
That's
wow.
amazing.
That is really good. Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break. Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in Stonewall to check out a vineyard and winery that's making some incredible products, including some great bites out of their bistro. And they have a tasting room where we get to go in and try a lot of different wine. Let's see what they're bottling up at Coleman Cellars. Joining us now is Molly Richardson. She is the tasting room manager. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for being here.
And right behind us, we got all of the vineyard. I mean, this is just a section of it.
Yes.
Some of the grapes that are grown here on property. But talk to me about Coleman Cellars. How long has it been here?
The vineyard's been here longer than the actual winery has been here. So we started planting in 2012. The winery opened in 2014. We have 5 varietals here on property. We do mostly Southern French varietals. We have 1 Italian.
Now you have, looks like little like pruning tools in your
Yes.
hand here. Were you doing some work over here?
Yeah, so this is our Rousson vineyard block, just got finished up.
You have to know what you're doing. You got to know what you're snipping at. So what is the
Yes.
goal when you're snipping? Like you don't want to get too close, right?
Yeah, so you want to leave about 2 inches. You want to leave 2 buds. So I don't know if you can see right here, that's a bud. And that's a bud. That's where our canes are going to grow out. That's where we're going to get the fruit from.
So this is where it's grown, but now we're going to go into the production area and we're actually going to like sneak a little sips out of some barrels. Is that correct?
Yes, yes. We're going to use a wine thief.
Oh yes, good, good, good. I am also a wine thief, so this
Yeah,
is great.
We're all wine thieves.
Good, good. Let's go check it out. Now we're in the cellar. And we have glasses that we have stumbled upon, and you
Yes.
have a wine thief.
This is a wine thief. This is our Ignis. Ignis is our really special wine that we only make in certain vintage years. So really, really great growing seasons.
There we go. Perfect.
right.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So cheers.
Cheers.
Smell it.
This is tasting really good.
Well, I'll tell you what, I would totally just buy this the way it is. It's delicious, but I know that there's some more maturity that can happen for the grapes in there, but you're delicious. I'm looking forward to drinking you soon.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go into the tasting room now, and there's some already set up for us, right? And some bites.
Yes, we got bistro, and we can taste the 17 of the Ignis.
Ooh, okay, let's do it.
All right.
Now we are in the tasting room, and I brought an element from our previous pruning exploration outside. This is actually an old vine. This is where the grapes would grow off of, and this is where they age in this process, right?
Absolutely.
And then now in front of us, you have some different samples of wine. You also have some bites, but talk to me a little bit about the tasting process. How does that all work?
We call this our wine and food pairing. It is 5 small bites paired with 5 wines. Each bite is specifically made to pair with that wine. And we talk about, you know, why wine and food works together, or maybe why it doesn't. So it's an educational tasting. It's a lot of fun, and just a nice introduction.
And very important, is this a glass of water?
This is water. Water is
Okay.
the most important part of wine tasting.
That's right, yes. It's always good. Here, cheers to the water.
You're not supposed to cheers with water.
Oh, you're not supposed to cheers
Bad
with water?
luck,
Is it
yeah.
bad luck? Oh gosh.
That's what I've
Okay,
been told.
grab a red wine. Okay, cheers with the red wine.
Okay.
Now, you actually have some bites prepared for us in the bistro area. Well, we're gonna dive into some more of the wine and take some bites. I'm super excited because we've worked up an appetite now. We were pruning outside all day.
Yes.
Okay, well here, cheers again.
Cheers.
Is it bad luck to do it twice?
Wine and food. No, we
No.
just have to drink now.
Okay, now we have to drink. All right, now we're here in the bistro. This is the area where you can come get your food, you get your wine, you can relax after a long day of walking around and enjoying yourself.
So our roasted beet hummus is currently on our wine and food pairing.
Oh, you gotta join me here. You gotta
Yeah.
get one with me here. I'm gonna get a little bit.
Did
Cheers.
not take such a big bite on camera, right?
No, we can take big bites. That's what we do.
So I want you to taste it with the estate rosé. That's what it's paired with.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's super nice. It's slightly like fruit forward, but it's like savory and a great texture. I love the little crispiness from the chip that you have with it. And then the wine, it helps round it all out too.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, and that's what wine and food pairing's all about.
You also have some nuts here that you're very well known for. Talk to me about these.
Aside from our wine, we are probably best known for our almonds, and these are made here in-house. They are Herbe de Provence Marcona almonds.
And then which wine would you recommend with this?
Always the Alluve. This is our 2019 Alluve. I think the best vintage of Alluve yet.
Thank you so much for having us out
for
here.
being here.
Coleman Cellars, you guys have to check them out. Follow them on social media to learn all about the events that they have throughout the year. But thank you so much for having us out
Cheers.
here. All right, here's the almond. It doesn't get better than that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna eat this whole charcuterie board.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here just north of downtown San Antonio at 5 Points to go inside of a restaurant that's serving up traditional bites from Mexico. Plus, they got breakfast and lunch items as well. Let's go see what's on the menu at San Taco. Joining joining us now is one of the owners and the chef out here at the restaurant, Gabriela Hinojosa. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming.
And this is the second restaurant that we visited with you, and I'm so excited to be out here because it's a lot different than your other concept that you have, and the food just looks so delicious. Talk to me about why the different approach to the cuisine you have here from your other restaurant.
Both of the restaurants are inspiring street food from Mexico. This one is more of a humble food. It's from Aguascalientes, where we're from. This is something that you're gonna see every morning. It's called tacos de colores, colorful tacos. So they come in cazuelas.
And you have all different kinds of food, and it's like steaming hot over here.
We have a lot of different guisados.
This one's like a picadillo kind of, right?
Picadillo, yes.
Yes.
Rajas con elote.
Now, we also have some dishes that you've prepared right in front of us as well. And you have little mini tacos, you have some breakfast favorites, a torta, but you have some unique items out there. Talk to me about this one. It's kind of like a tamal, but it's also like a poblano pepper that's like stuffed. But talk to me about that process.
Okay, so tamachile. You're not gonna see it anywhere here in San Antonio, which is awesome. It's poblano pepper stuffed with cheese tamal. We steam it like a tamal, it's a tamal. And then you can put any of the guisados on top. We top it off with cream cheese and queso fresco.
Now, the tortillas that you're using here at the restaurant are actually very special, right?
Yes. So our partner here is the owner of La Milpa Tortilleria right here in Fredericksburg too. And so we have fresh tortillas every single day. Flour, corn, and mini corn tortillas.
What's inside of all the cups that you have out here?
So we have aguas frescas. We actually have 6 kinds of aguas frescas. We have Jamaica, horchata, we have lime here.
Cheers. Now, like I said, you have the mini tacos. You also have the chilaquiles, which is a super popular dish that you can get.
Yes.
The tortas, the coffees, everything. But you have little quesadillas in the front, and it's a much different preparation on those than I've seen at a lot of different places. Talk to me about how those are made.
Okay, so we have fresh corn masa. We stuff it with Oaxaca cheese, fry it until crispy, open it, and stuff it with a guisado. Also, it has sour cream and queso fresco on top. It's one of our most popular items on the menu.
Ben, could you hand me the quesadillas right there? I'll share with you too, I promise, okay? Now, I was told the red one is like really spicy, right? Okay.
Chicharrón rojo, oh yeah.
I'm going for the red then. Y'all, look at this thing. It's crispy. That's the bite. There's messy. Oh my God. That is really good. Now, we're gonna go in the kitchen and you're gonna share with us a dish. You're gonna make it for us from start to finish, and then we get to try it hot. Which one are you gonna make for us today?
We're gonna make the tamachile.
Yes.
Fresh.
That's the one I was hoping for. I'm super excited. I'm gonna grab my horchata. Let's go in the kitchen. Let's make it. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so now we're in the kitchen here. You're gonna make the tamachile. What's the first thing you do?
So we're gonna stuff the tamachile with tamal masa that I have here prepared already.
Kind of like the first flavor layer.
And then we only put cheese because our main focus are gonna be the cazuelas.
So you're creating like a little kind of pocket of like cheese and masa in the inside.
So we're gonna wrap it and steam it for 1.5 hours.
Ooh, okay.
We have one ready here for you.
Oh, fantastic.
So this is gonna be everyone's favorite. It's a trocito rojo.
Ooh.
It's kind of like an asado de puerco.
All right, so now you load it up. What's next?
It's sour cream
Gosh.
and queso fresco.
That looks amazing.
Thank you.
Now my favorite part, we gotta try it. You ready?
Yeah.
Y'all gotta come check out San Taco right here, just north of downtown San Antonio in 5 Points. I mean, the food out here is delicious. A little touch of home for you that you're sharing with the community. I mean, with your husband, with your partner. I mean, you have all these delicious bites that you could choose from, including fresh tortillas that are being made here in San Antonio. And I'm so excited to try this one out here. All right, get some with me. I want a little bit of it. Oh my gosh, look how creamy that inside is on this pepper. Cheers to you. San Taco, this is where it's at, y'all. That is absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
I love the bold flavors on there. So many different options. I'm telling you, I would destroy that torta right now if I could. The chilaquiles are so popular as well. Come out for breakfast, come out for lunch, enjoy yourself, grab a coffee or an aguas frescas. All the food is steaming, it's piping hot out here, it's gorgeous. Thank you for sharing this with us.
Thank you so much for coming. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, I love it. I might take another bite too.
Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in Fredericksburg to check out a restaurant that got the cover burger on Texas Monthly Magazine. Plus, they're serving up some amazing bites, and they got live music. Let's go see what's on the menu at Alamo Springs Cafe. Joining us now is the owner out here at the restaurant, Brian O'Neill. Thank you so much for having us, brother.
Thanks for coming.
Now, right in front of us, you guys brought out the hits. I mean, you got some plated dishes. You got some of these basket items that are just like the craveable ones.
Yes.
But talk to me about Alamo Springs Cafe. How did this get started?
We'll be open 19 years this May, next to Old Tunnel State Park. We have 3 million neighbors. They're all free-tailed bats.
Yeah, I was going to say.
They live in the old train tunnel. They're here for 6-7 months a year. They go back to Mexico, and then they come back here.
Everybody's here to see
Absolutely.
the bats, and then you're like, oh, by the way, there's also an amazing restaurant that's just right down the road from the state park. Now, this one in front of us on the dish, talk to me about what's going on here.
So you got chicken fried steak here. We do this every Sunday morning. It's kind of our day after special. So you've got homemade mashed potatoes, fried green tomatoes. Those are the secret weapon. 2 slices of Texas toast. Everything there is made here in the house.
You have a lot of fried items out here on display, but your fried onions, your onion rings, this is like the one that people want to get, right?
Absolutely. We're really well known for these onion rings. They've been written up as much as the burgers, as much as everything else.
You didn't just get a write-up. You got the cover of
That's
Texas
right.
Monthly.
That's right.
Top 50 best burgers in the state.
That's right.
And what was that moment like for you?
The #1 burger didn't get the cover. We were the #3 burger.
And
we
you-
got the cover.
and you got the cover.
So he can be #1. We're happy to be at #3.
This is not the cover burger, but you do have a burger option out. It looks like a pimento cheeseburger.
This is something that we put on about a year and a half ago, which quite frankly sells as much as a cover burger. It's pimento cheese, jalapenos, a couple of big pieces of bacon on a sourdough bun.
And then right here, you also have like a Cuban sandwich kind of deal going on. Talk to me about this one.
This is a Friday special as well. It's Virginia ham. We get roast pork. We brine it in-house and roast it in-house. These are French buns and Swiss cheese, and then pickles and yellow mustard. It's just a classic Cubano sandwich.
You got a little bit of everything out here for everyone.
Yep.
The fried catfish out here as well. Of course, an ice cold shiner to go down. And then you got this little cup here. What's inside the cup?
Bourbon and Dr. Pepper.
All right, so we're gonna go in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You're gonna make an item for us from start to finish. What are you making?
We're gonna do the cover burger.
You're gonna do the cover burger. All right, so we get to
Absolutely.
try it.
Yeah.
We're #3.
We're number 3.
All right, I'm gonna bring the drinks with us.
Come on, let's
go make a burger.
Let's go.
All right, now we're in the kitchen. Ryan, you're gonna be making for us the Texas Monthly cover burger. What's
Yes,
the
sir.
first thing you do to make this burger?
Well, you got to get this burger on the grill. All right, so we've got that burger. She's just about home.
Talk to me about the patty real quick. How big are these patties?
They're a half pound, 80/20 fine grind. Same meat for almost 20 years. We know how you like your burger. You're going to help me out by pulling those fries up.
Okay.
Hook it to the side.
There we go.
There you go, that way.
All
okay.
right, I'm already working now. Okay.
Work it, man. Work
Yeah.
it. Okay. You're not getting paid though.
Yeah.
So we're going to take this burger. We're going to put it over here. Then my good friend Max got to set us up.
Okay.
Pepper jack. We're going to put that right there for right now. Put that lid right on top of that burger.
I'm gonna dome it up.
Dome it up. Right over here, we have some sauteed grilled onions. We have green peppers over here.
Oh, you're not playing games. You got it all set up. That's a lot of onions. That's a lot of peppers.
Well, you're a big man. You're a big man. You need big burger.
That's right.
All we need to do is just get a little of that cheese on there.
Okay.
Melted. All
And then-
right. This is a jalapeno cheddar bun, lettuce, tomato, avocado, pepper jack cheese.
I just like that some of the oil from the burgers just dripping on it as you were talking.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, that's goodness.
All right. Then now,
Here, I'll hold this for you.
you hold that. All right. We're going to put these onions. We're going to get these green chilies. We're going to get some jalapenos on there. And the last piece to the puzzle is going to be yours, my friend. We're going to take this, get it on there, kind of flatten it down, and someone's got to hold it together.
Check this out, y'all. Here we go.
Texas, baby.
Texas flag on the top.
Boom.
Brian, thank you so much for having us out
Oh,
here.
man, come on.
Alamo Springs Cafe. You guys got to come check them out. I mean, you come out to the state park, enjoy yourself, get some great food. Come get the Texas Monthly cover burger. All the great food. I mean, you got the catfish, you have all the fried items on the side. This is where it's at. I got to take a bite of this bad boy.
Oh, come on now. Let's go.
We're going in, so I got to take these
You're going
gloves
in,
off.
eh?
Yeah. All right, y'all. That's the bite.
Wow. Proud of you. Good job.
Well, this is fantastic. It has to be one of the best burgers that I've ever had. You ready?
Yeah.
We're number 3.
We're number 3. We're number 1.
Yeah, you're number 1. While you're driving driving around the Lone Star State, stop into Circle K on March 9th from 3 to 7 p.m. for discounted fuel. That's right, discounted fuel. You could stop into any Circle K location, and you can also get free food samples from 3 to 7 p.m. And that's not all. Don't forget to grab a discount fuel card that saves you 10 cents a gallon all the way through the end of May.
Plus, when you're at Circle K, you can grab a Polar Pop, a Froster, or an iced coffee, one a day for only $8.99 a month. It is a fantastic deal.
Come out March 9th from 3 to 7 p.m. at any Circle K location, get discounted fuel, grab your discount fuel card, and get free food samples. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Texas Eats. And to get more information and a map on all the restaurants that you've seen on today's show, just go to our website, ksat.com/Texas Eats. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Texas Eats TV on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to join us every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning right here on KSAT 12, because this is how Texas Eats.